Hey guys, good afternoon. So this is your phonics lesson for Monday, February 22nd. And I'm going to go ahead and just get started. It's not a very long lesson today. So we are on lesson 21 of unit 4. And the first thing we're going to do today is we're going to do some chaining. So I need to open up my Jamboard. It's taking forever. Okay, so I need a text box. Need some big words. Okay, let's do green today. Okay. All right, so I apologize for the glare that's on my glasses, but I don't know how to fix it because these are new and they don't have the glare stuff on them. Okay, so we are going to start with the word hello. Hello. Okay, and we are going to change the word hello. We're going to take the off the front and make it say y. It is yellow. Good. Okay, so now we're going to say the word yellow without the O sound. So it is just yell. Very good. All right, so now we're going to say the word yell, but we're going to change the y part to s. So we have the word sell. Good. All right, so now we're going to take the word sell and we're going to add sh in front instead of just the s. So we have the word shell. Nice. All right, so now we're going to add the sound to the end of shell. It is shelf. Good. All right. So now we're going to change the elf in shelf to arc. It's going to be shark. Good. All right. So now we're going to say the word shark, but we're going to change the sh part to p. We have the word park. Nice. All right, so now we're going to take the word park and we're going to take the arc and make it say orc. So we have the word pork. Good job. All right, we're going to take the word pork. We're going to change the k sound at the end to ch. So the new word is porch. Very good. All right, we're going to take the word porch and we're going to change the p at the beginning to t. Okay, so we have the word torch. Nice. All right, so we're going to say the word torch and we're just going to leave the ch off. We have the word tour. Good. And now we're going to say the word tour without the t. So it's just or. Good job. So we started with the word hello. We made one little change to each of the words and we ended up with the word or at the end. All right. Okay, so I'm going to do our sentences and focus on one word in the sentence that has a blend. We're going to manipulate that blend by getting rid of the first sound in the blend to make a new word. Our first sentence is, the crowd began to chant his name. Chant. So we have sound ch, chant, chant. So the blend is the nt part. And we're going to take the out of the nt And so now we have chat, chat. How taking out that N made the A change the way that it sounds? Instead of chant, now it's cha. Okay, so the new word is chat. Good. Our next sentence, Tom was a champ. Champ. So we have champ is the blend this time. We're going to take away the part. And now we just have chap. The new word is chap. Good. All right, our next sentence is eat a mint. Oops, I did that wrong, didn't I? Hold on one second, guys. All right, so the sentence is eat a mint when you want to freshen your breath. So as we look at that, we have mint, mint. So the NT is the blend. We're going to get rid of the N part. So now we should have mint, mint. So the new word on the curve is mitt. Very good. All right, our next sentence. It is cold outside when it snows. Cold, cold. So old is the blend. We're going to take away the ol, and now it's just cod, cod. And look at that, the O sound changed also. So now the new word is cod, like a fish, the codfish. All right, the next sentence, the flowers wilt in the rain. Wilt, we have wilt, wilt. So the LT is the blend. We're going to take away the old part. So now we just have wit, wit. What is the new word going to be, guys? It's going to be wit, like wit and wisdom. Alrighty, our spoonerism for today. This one's going to be easy too. You guys have been doing so good at these. This one's easy peasy. It is pake a bye. Pake a bye. What should that be? Bake a pie. That was so easy. Good job, guys. All right, so our learning targets for today is I can identify different sounds and spellings in the code flipbook. I can read words with the AL spelling, and I can ask and answer questions. Excuse me. About key details in the story, the inventory. Okay, so we are supposed to do an I Spy game with your individual code flipbooks, but you guys don't actually have paper copies, actual copies of the books. So it's kind of impossible for us to do that I Spy game. Unfortunately, I think it would be a lot of fun. But so we're going to have to skip that part of the lesson because we can't do it. Okay. So I'm going to skip to slide 43. Okay. So today we're going to learn, in our unit 3, we learned several ways to spell the aw sound. Okay. We used a U to spell the aw sound. We used a W to spell the aw sound. And we even had a UGH to say aw. Okay. But today we're going to be adding a new branch to our tree down here. And it's the AL branch. So if you saw AL in a word, what do you think that you would say? When you see those letters, AL, we can recognize those letters as work together. They're a team that works together. It's called a digraph, a letter team, and they say the sound aw. So I think that you will recognize it once we look at a few of the words together, okay? Here we have all, ball. See how it says all, okay. We have tall and call, talk and always. So you see how the AL says aw, like the AU or the AW or the AUGH. We have walnut and install. Okay. All right. So It is a vowel sound. And remember, we trace vowel sounds in green. So let's look at our individual code chart. And I need to make sure that I have green. We did that color green. All right, let's see if we can find the aw sound. Oh, here we go. I feel like we should have some of these highlighted though, don't you? Oops, I don't want black. I need green. My green. There we go. I don't think that's the right color green either. Do you? Let me erase that black spot. Oh, that is not the right color green. Let's do this one and just make it really light. How about that? Erase. Oh, well, it's okay. It's similar. So we've done AW. I don't know why this isn't highlighted. We did AU in Unit 3. We've done AUGH. And today we're doing AL. Awesome. All right, so let's look at the power bars. What do you guys notice about those power bars? I'm going to make it bigger so you can see it better. All right, what do you notice? Power bar, power bar, power bar. Which one looks like it might be used the most often? Might be the most common way to spell the aw. It's definitely not AUGH. Look how tiny that one is. I don't think it's AW either. I think it's a cross between AU and L. But if we look at it really closely, I think that the AU is bigger. So I think AU is the most common way to spell the aw sound. Okay. So we have a worksheet to work on today with the aw sound with AL spellings. All right, so listen to this. This is so cool, guys. When you open this, I've discovered something new. I did this class on Cami. So when you open it, it says, listen to the directions by clicking the yellow circle. Well, maybe you don't have to. I don't know what it looks like on your end, but on my side, it has this little box. I think you click the yellow circle and this little box pops up and it reads the directions to you.
The directions say, have students read words in the box aloud. Have students write the best word from the box to complete each sentence. So you are going to read each sentence and choose the word from the box that makes the sentence make the most sense.
Isn't that so cool? And then you guys can write a reply to me and you can make a voice message reply to me. Okay, that's awesome. I'm so excited about this. So we have the words salty, false, caught, always, dawn, almanac, wallpaper, and walrus. Okay, so let's say the sun rises in the east at, when does the sun rise in the east? Does it rise at salty? Does it rise at false? Does it rise at caught? Does it rise at always? Does it rise at dawn? I'm sorry, my lights just went out. Hold on. Okay, sorry. I've been sitting here for so long it doesn't detect me moving. I had to wave at it. Or does it rises at dawn? Which one do you think works? I think it rises at dawn. So I'm going to type the word dawn there. Move it down to that line. And then I'm going to mark out the word because I just used it. Okay, so you are going to do the other 7 on your own. Alrighty. And then that is the worksheet for that part. Okay. All right, so now let's do our new story. We have the story called Inventory today. And today's story, Inventory, and we're going to turn to the page. Hold on. We're going to turn to our table of contents to find out which page the story begins on in just a minute. So what happened in the previous story, the grocery? Do you guys remember what happened? So remember at the end of the story, Mr. Fremont was going to give him a test to see if she would be able to work at the store. And Kurt was supposed to make sure that she was doing the job the right way. So today we're going to find out what kind of test Mr. Fremont has in mind for Kim. But before we do, here's our spellings that will be in today's story. So we have those words that we change the Y to the I and then add ES, like cherry, cherries, quantity, and quantities. We have the E sound with EA in beans, EE in green, EY in kidney and smiley, just a Y in golly, easy, quantity, eagerly, and carefully. And then we have the I sound with the I in kinds and I consonant E in white and quite. Some of our vocabulary is the word quantity. That means that you have a number that represents how much there is of something. Like you could say you have your quantity of Mr. Goodbars are, and you could say like 57, or your quantities of Kit Kats are 34. The word hush means to be quiet. And the word yapping means that you were talking loudly and continuously. So the word golly is what some people use to express that they are surprised or delighted or happy about something. And when you say you want some peace and quiet, that means you want to be free from interruptions and free from stress. And when you hear the phrase, not quite as easy as it looks, it means that the person who is doing that action is so good at it and knows how to do it so well that it just looks like it's so easy and that anybody could do it. All right, so let's read to learn what it means to take inventory. Okay, so here is our table of contents, and we are looking for the story Inventory, and it's not on the first page, it's on the second page, and it's on page 94. Okay, I'm going to put my glasses back on. Okay, the story is called Inventory. Mr. Fremont showed Kim how to take inventory. It seemed like it would be very easy to do. Just count the cans and write down the quantity for each one, said Mr. Fremont. What's quantity mean? Asked Kurt. A quantity is a number, Kim explained. When you write down a quantity, you write down how many of the thing you have. Kim counted the cans of peas. 1, 2, 3. Hold on 1 second, guys. There's somebody at my door. Sorry about that. My daughter was at the door. Okay, so where are we at? Oh, let's see. Kim counted the cans of peas. 1, 2, 3. How many are there? Kurt asked eagerly. Hush, said Kim. You made me lose count. I have to start over. Kim counted the cans of peas. Then she counted the cans of beans. She looks irritated. There are so many kinds of beans, Kurt said. There must be 100 kinds. I see baked beans, butter beans, pinto beans, green beans, white beans, and kidney beans. Every time Kurt said something, Kim lost count. Kurt, I need some peace and quiet here, if you don't mind. This is not quite as easy as it looks. If you keep yapping, I will never get the quantities right. Kurt sat quietly for a while, and Kim counted everything carefully. Kurt lay down on his tummy. Golly, he said, somebody needs to sweep under these shelves. It's very dusty under here. He traced a smiley face in the dust. Hush, Kurt. If you will just sit there quietly, I can count these cans and maybe we can go do something fun. I need to focus on the counting. Kim counted cans of cherries and jars of jelly while Kurt sat quietly. At last, she finished. Let's go find Mr. Fremont, she said. They found him at his desk. I saw Kim work, Mr. Fremont, Kurt said. She counted everything carefully, and I think she got the quantity just right. Quantity, said Kim, with a T. Mr. Fremont looked at the numbers Kim had jotted down. You did a fine job, he said. I counted those cans before lunch today, so I know how many there are. Your count is the same as my count. That means you have passed this test. There's just one test left. Okay, said Kim, let's do it. So what was Kim's test, or what is Kim's test in this story? Kim's test was to take the inventory. What does it mean to take inventory? Inventory means that you count and record or write down how many items you have. What things did Kim count? She counted cans of peas, beans, cherries, and jelly. How does Kim feel about Kurt's behavior while she's trying to take inventory? And why does she feel that way? So Kim is frustrated because he keeps interrupting her and she loses her count. How does Mr. Fremont know Kim's inventory numbers are correct? Mr. Fremont knows Kim's inventory numbers are correct because he counted the cans earlier. All right, good job, guys. So we have 2 worksheets to work on today, and they're easy peasy. Okay, the first one is a crossword puzzle. So you have words up here, and you're going to put them in this little crossword puzzle. I know you guys really like doing those, so I'm glad I have some more of them. All right, and then the third worksheet for today is and I've recorded another little message for you. You're going to take the word under the line and you are going to turn it into plural form if it needs to be. Now, not all of them need to be plural, so you need to be very careful, okay? Make sure you look at the words carefully and decide, does it need to be plural or does it not need to be plural? All right, and then you do have a grammar assignment today, but you do not have spelling, okay? So today we're just going to review adjectives. We've talked about adjectives before. Remember, an adjective is a word that tells about a person, place, or thing. Like, I made a big dinosaur with green clay. So big describes the dinosaur and green describes the clay. And if you open this up with Cami, like you're supposed to, I left you a little voice comment on it also. It's taking forever. Yeah, so you click the little red button and there is the voice. So you're going to look at these 4 pictures and you're going to type in a text box the color word for each picture. And then down here, it says read each sentence and circle the adjective. So circle the word that describes something else in this sentence, okay? And that's all that you have for today. I also gave you a little, there's a YouTube video to watch. Oops, hold on. There's a little YouTube video to watch about adjectives. And then I want you to do the assignment. And that is it today, guys. So I hope that you have a great afternoon and make sure you get your work done. And for those of you who are not doing your Amplify work, please remember that it is graded. You get a point for every minute that you are on it, up to 60 points. And if you don't do it, that's a 0. Okay. So you have a whole week to do 60 minutes. You could do 10 minutes a day and be done. You could do 20 minutes 3 times a week. You could do 30 minutes twice a week. Doesn't matter. You could do 15 minutes 4 times a week. As long as you get those 60 minutes. And I check every Monday morning to see if you've had your 60 minutes completed, guys. And some of you are getting 0s out of 60 because you're not even logging on. So you need to make sure that you do your Amplify work every week for 60 minutes, okay? So let's say that today's magic word is, let's go with skull. Okay, skull. All right, so that's your magic word for today. So I hope you guys have a great afternoon, and I will see you later.